Yeah, so today we are going to be fixing this. So I wanted to make this little video to show you the thought process behind fixing stuff like this. So first of all, let's establish the severity of this issue. Like, we have the oil light. So what does that mean? Does this mean that your car is going to die in 2 days, or it can work like this, but we sure need to fix this like shortly, or this is nothing major because the car has a lot of protections and this is just a warning for you to do something? I don't know. Let's think about it. So first thing we're going to do is to take a look at the oil light and see what information we can extract from it. So I will grab my key. Let's turn on the key into the second position. So what's going on there? Again, yellow, red, yellow, red. So just like that, we have discovered that this oil light has two different colors. It has a yellow color and it has a red color. Applying simple logic, what does red color usually stands for and what does yellow color usually stands for? Usually yellow color is like a warning and the red color is like danger, like stop immediately. Okay, so red is more severe than yellow. So okay, yellow color, it's oil related. Let's check our oil level. I did that and the oil level was fine, was normal. Sure, the oil was a little dark maybe, but yeah, this being a high mileage diesel engine, there's nothing you can do about that. You change your oil and after 200 miles the oil is dark. It's just like that. This engine is old. If we check the oil and we run out of ideas, the thing I always do when I don't know what else can I do about this, I grab my laptop and I Google stuff. So take a look at this. I have Googled the issue and this is what I found in literally 2 minutes. So this is some forum. Some guy says yellow oil level sensor, red oil pressure sensor. That makes sense. Oil level is less severe than oil pressure. Oil pressure, if the oil pressure is low, your engine is pretty much done immediately. He says if you see the red oil light, shut the engine ASAP. Something else. But that some guy over here in 2005 said if it comes on yellow when the car is turned off, you are low on oil. Okay, but my oil is correct. So let's read a little bit more. If it comes on yellow while driving, you are at the minimum oil level. Okay, this happened to me before, but this is not the issue this time because my oil level is correct. But then he says if it comes on yellow after the car is started and the oil level is correct, your sensor is out and needs to be replaced. I wonder if that is the issue. But of course we're not going to trust some random guy on the internet, and we are going to contrast this opinion a little more. So I googled this a little bit more and there appears to be a consensus that yeah, if your oil light comes after you started up your engine, that means something is wrong with your oil sensor. So let's take a look at the oil sensor and see what's going on. Okay, so this is our bolt for the oil drain, but it seems like we are not going to be able to gain access to the oil sensor from here. So it looks like we are going to be removing this plate over here. Okay. So yeah, now we have access to our oil sensor, and I guess you can see what the issue is here. It is completely covered in oil. So yeah, I guess that means that the internet was right, and we are going to be replacing this oil sensor. So I went and bought the recommended OEM sensor for this, because you know there are a lot of manufacturers that do these kinds of sensors, but I decided to go with Hella, which is the recommended OEM for this car. And yeah, this is the sensor. As you can see, it has a little oil gasket over here, and I guess what happened is that this oil seal finally decided to say goodbye after 500,000 kilometers. So yeah, let's replace the sensor, but before we can do that, we need to drain our oil, because this is bolted directly to the oil pan. Let's drain the oil first. Here. Okay. It was successful. And now let's wait for the oil to drain. Actually, you know what? While the oil is draining, let's unplug the oil sensor and take a look at the connections. Okay. Finally managed to slide this bloody thing off. And it's exactly what people were saying on the internet, that these terminals, they are maybe dirty and not making good contact. But yeah, since I already bought the sensor, I'm going to replace this altogether. Let's remove these 3 bolts over here and remove the sensor completely. Okay, this is not too tight. It would be a pain if I threw the comb off. Let's see. Oh, okay, that wasn't tight at all. And there we go. The seal. Let's take a look at it. Doesn't seem too bad actually. I don't know. Doesn't seem too bad, but we are replacing this. And the connections seem okay. So I don't know. Maybe it's something internal of the sensor that went bad. I don't know, but let's replace this. So we have the old sensor here and we have the new one. Side to side comparison. Seems to be exactly the same part. If anyone is interested, this is the part number. Let's install this. Let's change the oil filter. The oil filter is located over here. .36mm socket. And for the air filter, I like this brand over here, because this is the only one that comes with everything that we need. You can see we have the new filter over here, and the new filter of this particular brand is the only one that comes with every single seal that we need for this filter. This filter comes with 3 different seals, and I replace them every time I change my oil. And one gone. Push it like this, and since we are already here, let's compare the 2 filters. And as you can see, they are the same length. Now we can throw this old filter in the bin and remove this seal over here. Yep, gone. There we go. We have 2 and 3. Now let's put the new filter. Put it on like this, and you have to press this filter a little bit until you hear a little click. Oh, like this. Like this. That's okay. Like this. And now we can pull all the shielding that goes underneath the engine. Now let's put some oil into it before we start. So now, the moment of truth. Let's turn on the engine and see if the yellow light still comes on. Okay. So that appears to have fixed the issue. There you go. Oh my god, with the fresh oil, the car feels amazing. I love driving this thing.